if you're looking to rent a house in there, not a porta zone, there is an ability to do that in there. Where you want to go to find the houses that are available for rent is you go to places at the bottom, find a place, and on the places section of there.com, you'll see on the right hand side real estate. This is where you can go to rent a house or a fun zone. So the houses that are for rent will be under here. You'll see you're in the houses section. Now these will say for rent if they're for rent, and it will have the amount, and this is a monthly amount. It'll also show you the amount of people that you're allowed to have in this house. And it will also say where it is. And the region will be like the area of an island and like the more condensed area. And it will give you a brief description of the home. So there's different kinds of styles depending where they are, ranging from anything from a little hut to homes to even undeveloped land called frontier zones. Now, I'm not going to elaborate on every single different one. You'll have the fun of figuring that out on your own. But depending on where you find your house will be how it looks. So in TYR, there's these ones that are attached to like the side of a mountain or something. But let's go look at one in Dune Valley. So this first one is a house. It's supposed to hold 50 people. It's in Eagles Bluff in Dune Valley, and it's a home with an indoor fireplace. So let's click this one and open up the web page to it. Here's a little image of what the house looks like, how much the rent is for a 30-day period, and the layout of the house. So we can visit this clubhouse. This will teleport us to it. Now, here we are at the clubhouse. They'll have a little bit of a sign outside, and you'll be able to change what it says on here when you rent it. Clicking read will just bring up the about this place. So these are a little bit different than houses that you'd buy on the auctions. On the auctions, the houses are just like they're droppable houses. They're just objects that people make. And these are clubhouses which you can actually go inside. And these places you can host events at. So now we are inside the clubhouse. This is what it looks like. And when you rent this place, when you open this place, you'll be able to drop items in here, and you'll also be able to change the walls, the floors, and the windows. And with those pieces, if I remember correctly, you'll be able to buy this stuff through the Shop Central under Home Improvements. So under Home Improvements is where you'll find your doors, your ceilings, your walls, the hearths. So like those would be the fireplaces. So if you wanted to change which fireplace you had in the wall in the corner, this is where you'd be able to buy the ones that you can change, as well as the decorating the walls. So that's a little bit different that you can do based off of here compared to uh, other structures that you buy. And again, it'll show you how many people are allowed in the zone or the house. Others vary, and then also depending on what you have allowed on your permissions, change how many people can be in the zone as well. So here you see that you have 50 drops in this home. Obviously there's nothing in here yet. So while you're decorating, certain things have a certain drop value. And in this house, you're only allowed 50 drops. And you can't exceed that. So 50 normal items or X amount of larger items. And this is the basics to the houses. Now, when you're here and you want to rent it, all you got to do is click rent it. And when you do that, you can pick which club you want to rent it as. And if I remember correctly, people in this club will also be able to decorate the home if you set it to that. I haven't had a clubhouse in over a decade, so this is still fuzzy memory talking. But I can show you how to top up your rent. So I have something called a frontier zone. So we're going to visit the frontier zone. This is kind of the basics to a frontier zone. I don't know how similar it looks to I don't know how similar it looks to a clubhouse. But this is my frontier zone. And it's an undeveloped land. So here I'm able to host events, change the environment, change the description of the place, the name of the place, and the permissions. So I'm here I allow paint guns, vehicles, you can change your clothes, pick up objects, drop objects, but I have force fields off just so that I run buggy events here and I don't want people trolling by standing in front of buggies, making it so people can't do the event. So to top up your rent, you just have to click extend rental. And then you can click the rent it and agree and pay what it is for an extra month. It will show you when your rental expires. So you just want to top it up before it expires. Otherwise, it becomes available for rent again for other people. Then you have a chance of losing your property. So, yeah, this is just a brief introduction to the clubhouses and undeveloped land of there.com.